What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video with your host, as always, K-Mac Time. Now, 2015 has been an awesome year here on the channel, and we've had our fair share of mind-blowing theories that have ruined many childhoods. But now that 2015 is coming to a close, I thought it would be cool to take a look back at my personal favorite theories that I've covered in the past year. Now, I can't go into full detail about each of the theories, but if you guys want the full story behind them, I will leave links to them in the end slate and in the description, and you guys can check them out after the end of the video. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. Starting off our list is a theory I did just a few weeks ago. This is the Scooby-Doo secret Russian experiment theory. And this is one that at first glance seems like it's off the wall crazy, could never make sense. But the theory actually has some pretty convincing evidence. The timing of the first moon landing, the release of the original Scooby-Doo show is almost too perfect to ignore. Not to mention that Russia actually used dogs for space travel experiments in real life. I mean, this theory is one that really changed the way I look at one of my all-time favorite cartoons, Scooby-Doo. Definitely one you guys should have checked out. Next at number 4 on the list goes to the Krabby Patty secret formula theory I did with my good buddy, the Johngasm. Now, this theory was a ton of fun to record, and we had some pretty good evidence behind it as well. The theory that the secret ingredient is actually crab meat, making Mr. Krabs a cannibal, was one that originally blew my mind when I read it, but it makes perfect sense why we'd have to protect this deep, dark secret at all costs. And like I said, me and the Johngasm did this video together. It was tons of fun, and because of that, it cracks our list at the number 4 spot. Now, coming in at number 3 is the Tom and Jerry committed suicide theory, and this is one of the darker theories that I did in 2015, but I feel like it's one that had the most credible evidence behind it. It was actually somewhat possible. Something like this happening in a modern cartoon is something that just would never, ever in a million years happen. But back in 1956, apparently this was something that was okay to show to children. And this theory was, like I said, very dark, very short, but it made a lot of sense. And it was crazy to think about this cartoon in the way. This is one of the ones that I really enjoyed. That's why it made our list at number 3. Now, coming in at our runner-up is another dark theory on The Incredibles. Now, this theory is about why none of The Incredibles wear capes. And like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite Disney Pixar movies, and this is why it made our list. This is another theory that has some awesome evidence behind it, and it could actually be true. Edna may be actually the true genius behind the entire movie and plays a bigger role than anyone ever gives her credit for, and that's what I really liked about this theory. It's one of those theories that really changes the way you look at a movie. It changes the way you look at a character and think about a character, and it changes everything. It flips the movie completely upside down and makes you look at it from a new perspective, and that's the kind of theory that I like. And on top of that, it seemed pretty credible to be possible, and that's why I come up in a runner-up spot. And finally, our top theory of 2015 goes to the Inside Out 6 emotion theory that I did just a few weeks back. The theory was one of my favorites because I felt like it was the single most credible theory that I did in the past, and it was so simple. It was one of those ones that's so obvious, but still, once you realize it was like, oh man, that makes so much sense. That makes perfect sense. I should have realized that earlier. And on top of that, Inside Out was my favorite, or one of my favorite movies of 2015, so that's why it topped my list. This theory was also covered by the Johngasm. And speaking of the Johngasm, make sure you guys check out the video that he did on his top 2015 cartoon conspiracy theories. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. But that's all we have time for, guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe around here if you're new. Also, like I said, make sure you guys check out the full theories. All of them will be in the end slate if you guys want to hear the actual full-length theories on these, and we'll get more of that theory goodness in your life. Make sure to check that out. Also, again, like I said, make sure you guys check out the Johngasm channel and his list. But as always, guys, remember, it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Take it easy, and peace out.